Well, good morning, guys. Today we've got a good video. We're going to be getting a very big delivery that we're excited about, and I hope to get some good content for you on that. Show you a few things we've got going on around the homestead. So welcome to Homestead Hopes. All right, so first thing this morning, we're going to go ahead and take care of the chickens. You know what they want. You hear them over there. They are ready for some food. So we're going to get this big barrel opened up and get them some food for their trough. And we're going to go in and maybe check for some eggs. Watch where you step, because these girls make a mess. Oh, if you look right over here, we've got one working on an egg right now. She's really good about laying early in the morning, I've noticed. She's always in there. She's probably going to come out and eat. Looks like she's already got 2 eggs in there, and there's another right there. So usually at the end of the day, we collect eggs. We usually are getting about 10 a day now. So they're really working hard. And I'm going to go ahead and get these eggs, and then we'll go over and take a look at the garden and see what we've got going on over there today. So what do you guys do with your fresh eggs? Here's what I do. I will take fresh eggs straight from the run, from the nesting box actually, and I won't wash these. They're pretty clean. You don't see any chicken poop or anything like that on them. And if you are getting chicken poop on your eggs, one thing you can do to help with that is to add a little bit of apple cider vinegar into their water, and it will help kind of clean their system and make sure that these eggs come out smooth and clean and easier to store in the refrigerator. So here's what I do. I take my eggs and I take them straight from here. I take them inside and I put them in a carton. And then once I put them in the carton, I always put the pointy side of the egg down in the carton, because that leaves the air trapped up here in this part of the egg and causes this egg to stay fresh. You can store them the other way, but they were always meant to be stored point down. Anyways, I put them in the carton, and they will keep up to 3 months in the refrigerator. You don't have to do anything with them. Then when we're ready to use them, we just simply take them over to the sink. We run lukewarm water, and you can buy a chicken scrubber little thing to clean them off. But I just take a paper towel and wipe them really gently and get them clean. And then we put them into whatever recipe we're wanting to cook with. If I wanted to, I don't even have to refrigerate these. If I leave them unwashed, I can set them on the counter for up to 2 weeks, possibly even a month, and they would keep just fine. And they would be room temperature, but they would still be just as fresh as a carton you just bought from the store. So if you didn't know that, now you know.
Where do you get the most from? Tulsa area?
Yeah. Well, I get it all the way from.
Do you live in the city? So yeah,
I was gonna say, you could probably sign up for chip drop and they deliver it to you for free.
Well, I live in Sepulveda.
Okay.
But I have an address in Tulsa.
Okay.
No wonder that was so tight.
But see, we signed up for that chip drop where they deliver it for free, but we live out in the country, so they won't bring it here.
No, and you don't even know why.
Okay, guys, so now you know what the big delivery was. We got a big truck full of mulch. We were buying those small bags of mulch from Lowe's, and it was getting pretty pricey. So my husband just said, let's just bite the bullet, get a truckload of mulch so we can finish out our garden and get it how we want it. So as you can see, we already laid cardboard down here where we've planted all of this yellow squash and zucchini, and we started spreading a little bit of mulch around it, just a little bit of what we had, just to keep the cardboard from blowing away because we didn't get to finish the project we started yesterday. But I did want to show you an update to some of the things we've got coming up in the garden. If you look over here, these are those onions that we bought and planted, and look how tall they already are. They're nearly 6 inches tall. So that is really wonderful. We got a lot of rain over the weekend, literally 3 or 4 days worth of rain. So this garden was saturated. It's just now starting to die out. We've had about 80-degree temperatures every day. So this garden is thriving right now, and I'm really, really excited about just how good everything's growing. Something else I wanted to show you guys is, you remember those potatoes that we planted in the ground on our very first video? Look at these things. They are sprouting like crazy out of the ground. Before you know it, it'll be time to throw some more soil on top of them. I'm going to let them get a tad bit bigger. I'm going to cover them up again and see just how high we can get those babies. Cannot believe it. And look at this. We've got corn sprouted. And it sprouted all over in this small plot that we planted. Now, we have been a little relaxed, and we have not planted our other part over there yet, but that's coming up, I promise. We're definitely going to do that. We were worried about these crops out here when the weather turned cold because we were afraid they were going to freeze. But the corn did just fine. Now, these tomatoes would not have survived the cold temperatures that we had. It was inevitable that they would have gotten frost on them and it would have killed them. So what we did is we went over to good old Dollar Tree, got us some of these waste baskets, and we just simply put them over the top of the plants. And the soil was nice and wet because it had been raining so much, and that protected them. We did it on all of our tomato plants, and they are twice as big as they were last week. And I don't know if you can see them down there, but we also did them on our pepper plants down there too. And they're doing great as well. So we're out here again. We're going to check for some more eggs. Looks like they've kind of got their laying schedule out of order today, but there's 2 more. There's 1 more. All right, so we've got 3 more eggs today. That's pretty darn good. And if you notice, We still have the same nesting pads in there that we had the last time, or the first time that we made a video about them. They're still clean as a whistle. These ladies are smart enough to know they do not use the bathroom where they want to sleep. So soon we'll be switching those out. There's really no need, so it's definitely a great value for the money you pay for them. They're a lifesaver. If I had straw in there, they'd be kicking that all over the ground. I'd have to come out, put it back in the boxes every day, and probably clean it like crazy. So if you guys were thinking about getting those nesting pads, let me know, and I can post a link in the description of this video if you want to order some. And yeah, egg count for today is, I believe, 7. Perfect. Does anybody else have these beautiful irises coming up in their yard? These are a perennial plant. When we moved into this place 7 years ago, these started just popping up all over. And we moved in April. I think it was around April 7th, 7 years ago. And these things were everywhere. And look, we even got the prettiest color, which is the purple variety. So pretty. I think they've become my favorite flower. I don't know if you know this or not, but you know you can dig these up and they will withstand transplanting so well that I can literally dig these up, and I have, and put them around my porch, just in some regular soil, not even putting fertilizer in it, and they take off and grow, and they will come back year after year, bigger and more beautiful each and every year. So if you guys don't have any irises, you might want to get your hands on some because they are spectacular. So that's going to do it today, guys, for Homestead Hopes. I hope you enjoyed the video. Your views mean the world to us. Without you, then this channel wouldn't be possible. So we really appreciate all the comments, all the likes. Don't forget to subscribe. We really would like to get our subscribers up. We enjoy making content for you, and we hope you enjoy what we put out. It's just our everyday lives that we are happy to share with you guys and keep you informed, maybe even show you some tricks and tips about things that you didn't know about before. And a lot of the knowledge I gain is from watching other YouTubers and videos on the internet, and just figuring it out by watching others explaining it to me. So that's how I got started doing this channel, is because I would like to help educate others as well. So with that being said, again, we thank you so much for watching, and we hope you'll join us next time for Homestead Hopes. Thanks, guys. Bye.